And here we go, Kyle Filipowski, the 7-foot, 248-pound center from the Duke Blue Devils. There's a lot to his game, man. He is mobile. He can move those feet. That means defensively, he can get out on the perimeter and not just play drop and weak side help. He's a positional defender. He's different than McLean and Edey. He's not going to really block a ton of shots at the next level, but he's going to be a good positional defender. He's got a nice touch on his jump shot, so he makes a lot of unorthodox shots. He can hit the three, even though he's shooting in the low 30%. From three, he can develop that. He has nice mechanics and nice form, but I can't wait to get into the film to break this down for you. Let's get into it. Here I want you to pay attention on this rep to Kyle Filipowski from Duke. The 7-footer, 248 pounds. The sophomore. What I want you to notice is his activity. Watch his feet. For being 7 foot tall, he is active. Cuts off this drive, helps, retreats. Then comes in for the weak side shot block. It's that activity that's going to help him excel at the next level. These are the little mental things that Filipowski's going to have to clean up in his game, because he's going to have to be one of those stretch bigs, because he's not super duper physical at 248 pounds. He gets pushed around quite a bit. We can't have these type of ball handling mistakes in a playoff game. Got to be more shorthanded than that, and that's a turnover. I just need to see quicker recognition and some urgency from Flip here. I know it's only the first quarter, but just watch how lackluster that effort was. I mean, he moves his feet well for a big man to be in position there, but really just needs to be able to read that a little bit quicker. One of the things I have pause about when it comes to Filipowski at the next level, he can't really do his homework early because he's not strong enough to hold his post position. He can't really get his post position here, and he's just kind of spinning around and kind of messes up the whole play there. On this rep here, Flip is going to be playing drop coverage, and what drop coverage means, on this screen, he's not going to hedge up here and try to cut off the offensive player. He's going to sink in the lane, and typically if you're going to play drop, you got to take away this roll man. He fakes, I guess, at the ball carrier a little bit, but it's just no man's land. He's not guarding anybody, really. Now, this you see all too frequently show up on Filipowski's tape. Just watch the big man here, just get physical with him. Basically, just railroads Flip out the way. He doesn't really fight back. He's not overly physical. He gets bullied on the block quite a bit. Now on this rep, I know physicality isn't Flip's thing, but for 7 foot, he does a really good job of sliding his feet and testing that shot and getting back into the play. That's really good mobility by the big man, and then helping, and even on this closeout, look at that closeout. That's a very nice closeout, very nice contest. Here we have Filipowski again going to get switched out on the ball handler, and again he rises to the challenge. I want you just to watch Flip's feet. Watch his feet this whole possession. Moving his feet, sliding his feet. That's really, really hard to do for a 7-footer that's 248 pounds. And then he runs the floor well also. Here's Filipowski using his quick feet in the pick and roll as he gets some solid contact here, rolls to the basket, nice little jump stop, uses the length, finishes right over the top. Like we said earlier, Flip isn't the most physical defender in the world, but he can play good position defense just like this. Wall off the offensive player, causes the turnover, and start your transition game a little bit. And there's the nice finish with the left. These are the silly turnovers that you just can't have with Flip. He just gets sped up, moving too fast, throws it right to the defense. Now this is the other thing after the turnover. Flip is back, but again, he's just not super physical. isn't like Edie, isn't like Kling. He's not going to block a ton of shots at the next level. More of a positional defender. So this is what I mean. You're going to get a different style of offense from Flip than you are from Klingit or Edie. He's going to shoot these turnaround fades. He can make those, but you would like to get a little bit of a higher percentage shot there. Now in this rep, you'd like to see Flip give you some weak side shot blocking here, but he's just not a shot blocker. At the next level, I don't see his shot blocking translating. All right, so on this rep, we're gonna watch Filipowski versus Bacot from North Carolina. It feels like he's been in college forever, so this is a good test for him. Let's watch the footwork on this play. Just a nice little spin, duck in. That's a really, really, really difficult shot off glass. Here, you'd like to just see a little bit more shot blocking from your big man. It's just way too easy for people to score over Flip. I want you to focus on Filipowski on the block against Bacot. Bacot's a grown man. Like I said, he feels like he's been in the league forever. Very nice footwork by the big man. If Filipowski can do stuff like this on the outside, he's got more in his bag to work with than I thought. That is a beautiful crossover step back into the three. That's just a brilliant move for a 7-footer. Really, really nice. Here's the thing about Flip. He can shoot the three, but if he falls in love with it, he's got to be a higher percentage shooter because he's only shooting at about 31%. He has nice form. Look at the beef here. Balance. Elbow looks in. Eye on your target. Follow through high, but that's just a brick. Gotta shoot better than 31%. Here you get a little weak side help here from Filipowski. You're not going to see him block shots often, but against a little point guard, you'll get it there. Here's what I mean by Flip needing to get stronger. Watch him against Bacot in the post, and he just gets bullied down here, man. Watch this. Just 1, 2, 3 dribbles and then drop step you. Gotta give more resistance than that. And that is it for me today, guys. Let me know what you think in the comments down below of Kyle Filipowski, the 7-footer, 248 pounds from the Duke Blue Devils, the sophomore. Completely different type of player than Zach Edey or Klingeth. Completely different. He'll give you a little bit of perimeter defense. He'll be able to hedge and get back on those pick and rolls, but he's not going to really give you a lot of shot blocking. He lacks physicality underneath, but he can score in a variety of ways on offense. Just in one of these clips I showed you, he crossed over Bacot and stepped back into a three and buried it. He has that in his bag, but he only shoots about 31% from the outside, so he's going to be a much more of a finesse player. Doesn't really pass super well, but he does bring you some intangibles. He is a gamer, so to speak. But let me know what you think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.